Gosh, this is interesting too. It's only $7.99. Hi, friends. I'm at the Goodwill. I came up to Monument because when Heather and Colleen came down, I told them, you guys stop at Monument. It's one of the best thrift stores we have, and it's only like 10 minutes. Colorado Springs is just right down there. It takes me like 10 minutes. It's just a suburb. One of these days it might be all just one place. I don't know. This is always a good one. It gets the best reviews too. Let's go see what's happening. Oh yes, I forgot how nice this one was. The music's nice and low, and they have a deja blue. That's where they kind of curate things, if you will. Color change on the tags just happened today, so now it is red and white, and the secret color will be green. I want to see this cat thing here. That is a cat thing. Aw, for your laptop. It's only $5.99. I love that. I already have one. I'm supposed to like be downsizing a little bit. Oh gosh. Can I just put it in the cart and just think about it? I think I am going to start at Deja Blue first, but I was just looking at rounder tops, and I believe this is a piece of raku, and it is $3.99. A few little minor boo-boos, but we're going to have to get that anyways. Those are easy to be fixed. Alright, yes, let's start over at Deja Blue, but, just checking rounder tops as we go. I made it back in there. She's stalking or pulling or something over there, so you might hear some noise. That's different. Ooh, that's a half price color. It says made in China, but I think that's an older thing. I really do. That is precious. Yeah, I think that'll clean up. $250, I'm gonna get that. I've just never seen anything like that. It's in good shape. Let's get that. Oh, I added something from a rounder top. A blank that someone painted. It's 30% off. So I think I'll get that too. Okay, we have company. I'll be right back. And I think this is Blue Mountain Pottery. It's got their color scheme. $4.99, $8.99 for this sewer picture. Yes, it is. Hang on. BMP Canada. Oh, I love that stuff too. This isn't like a real big seller locally. It would have to go on eBay, and I'm being real careful as I fluff up eBay to only things that are, a little bit easier to ship, and I know that it's not going to break. That's the main thing. The post office is just a little crazy lately, so that one's a maybe. That's pretty, but that looks commercial. Can't really tell. Maybe, maybe not. That's pretty though. Looks like Twilight. That's only $2.99. Tempted only because of the color. It's probably only like a $12, $15 piece at the most. $2.99. That color though. I think I might get that for $3. Put that in the booth. So I don't know if you got a good look at that because I stopped because we had company. She put a pearlized finish on it and painted some roses on this blank. Esther Snyder. How much was it again? $4.99, 30% off, so $1.50 off. Let's do that. It's pretty enough. That's chipped. Shame. This is like new stuff, mass produced. $10 is a bit much for that. That's mass produced, regardless of how beautiful it is. So I don't want to do that. It's got to have a good name for me to do like mass produced or be just incredibly. We did this. Oh, I didn't see this though. Oh, if I was still in Dallas, that would be a definite yes. This hobbyist piece, $7.99. Oh gosh, you should be more up front. That's fun. I'm gonna rearrange so this is more up front, and I'll be right back. I have to. I just have to. Gosh, this is interesting too. It's only $7.99. Somewhat vintage, but what's really interesting about it is it's got a concave glass front. So you put the right picture in that, that would be all slightly concave. Convex, sorry. Concave would be in, convex would be out toward me. Yes, that's right, right? That could be touched up. Man, with the right vintage or antique photo in there, that's a maybe. If it's still here when I'm done, I'll take that as a sign that I could get it, okay? Alright, she was tinkering around over here, rearranging and pulling stuff, putting some stuff out. Okay, golf tile made into a clock. $8.99. I would get that if it was a little cheaper. It's from Germany. Oh, these are adorable. $3.99, yeah. Those are so cute. Seriously. There's a few bucks left on those. Let's see these nuns. I have a section for religious items and nuns. It is vintage, $9.99, and a music box. Now, I'm not opposed to paying up for the new prices. I'm going to put this over here. Love never fails. Because that's a good place for the angels. Anyways, I'm not opposed to paying the prices. Yes, we're going to look at these, definitely. The new Goodwill prices, sometimes it's worth it. And, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch too. These are not your typical stamps. We have to look at those. I think those are going to be a thing. But it's got to be worth it. And as a reseller, I don't have any right to complain. What in the heck? $6.99? Good job, high school or college student. I've sold some things like that. George gave me some. When he was here once, I sold them. They were great. I'm so close to the Air Force and the Air Force Academy, especially. I can see it from my house. Wow, that's cool. Let's see, how much is that? Made in USA, Star Home. I mean, it's newer, but that's interesting. Looks like TJ Maxx or Ross. That's cool though. $10.99. It probably wasn't too much more there, so I better not. And of course, we have one of the standards, Thomas Kincaid. Those were so popular. I believe '90s was the peak for that. This is interesting. That's just kind of what I go for lately. Oh, it's only $7.99 copper. I just kind of go for the more unusual things. There's so much of your usual suspects, in other booths where I have mine at the market. You know what? That's kind of interesting. Now this one is even more interesting. Probably from India or Pakistan. $7.99. This one has some flaws though. Oh gosh. I've been promising myself not to buy more than I can process in a week, two max, and to watch my price points. Okay, that's a maybe too. If I did anything though, it would be that frame back there, right? Alright, we are going to move on to the other side of Deja Blue. So now we have crossed over into the other section, clothing, and there's some more hard goods and things over there. But before I go on, I forgot to get back to these. Definitely getting these. This is $12.99 for the whole bag. Most of them look pretty good. And then out of that basket where there were some loose ones, I'm only getting this one. This was the only one that was good. These are, when I get home and edit, I'll pop things up, but they're negative photograph block prints. And they can sell anywhere from $8 for something generic to over $100, like if it's advertising or something. But you can look that up, and here's some pictures for you that I'm popping up. Before we dive in, right behind me though, look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh, they're half price too. They need to put these up front so somebody can see, because it's going to take like the right size, but to put onto your cabinet front, those are great. So they'd be like $5.50 a piece. That's incredible. What is this? This reminds me of the hat Lorraine made me. It made me cry, but this is vintage and it's on mink. Oh my gosh. $16.99. Someone took a vintage mink thing, I believe, and added that to it. Let's see if there's a name. Oh, maybe not. No, because look, it goes. Well, it's hard to tell. It still could be upcycled or be just like this. Furs by Clyde Barton, Flint, Michigan. Oh my gosh, that's so great. Some of this stuff they need to put more up front. Levi's, let's check out. $14.99, 30% off. Always up for a pair of good Levi's. My size too. $29.30. I mean, that's not my length, but you know, you can wear your pants any length right now, any length you want. All right. I'll probably do clothing by myself, but we'll breeze through. I might be able to pull something out that's interesting. For those that do like clothes, that's so pretty. It's a Chico's. Look how pretty. $9.99. I'll probably do clothes in the other section, okay? Because this is where they've kind of picked out things that they think are, you know, better price. Check for vintage puffers, though, and ski stuff. All right, back up to hard goods. Ooh, I don't have a purple swan. $5.99. I don't have a purple swan for White Swan Christmas, so that's probably okay. White Swan Christmas. These are pretty easy to make. I've told you guys before, don't pay too much unless it's signed and more epic or a good piece of glass. $8.99, so half price. But see, on this one, they did add some extra to it. Little dichroic glass strips. $4.50. I'd probably only sell it for like $12. I told you guys my mom and my brother, stained glass business. That's what they used to do. Bless my brother. Let's see, Liadro. Let's see what's in here for $5.99. See if it's still good. Okay, it's just a bell. It is a Christmas bell though, isn't it? Feliz Navidad. It said like an American girl who speaks English, but you know, that's Spanish, right? We'll look it up, but I don't think it's worth that much more. Yes, I see that for as little as $14.99, and there are quite a few. So for $6, that's not a good buy-in. I'll leave that for someone else. Okay, we can go over to there. That's a big doll. It's beautiful. $18.99 or $16.99. She's beautiful. Made in India, $5.99. That's pretty too. There's some of that Pakistan or Middle Eastern Paraguay. Marquetry Paraguay, I think is what it's really called. I'll buy things like that. I've had good luck with like games, like chessboards or whatever, checkerboards, and tissue boxes, things like that. I'm not sure about a pen holder where I don't even know if the pens work. Let me come up close so you can see. It's really pretty. Look at this older picture. Is it older? Yeah. $3.99. That's lovely. Guys, remember that? 80s, 90s. Sometimes it would say like, well, like it was hanging on something and say, "Hang in there, babe." I think that was the most popular. Oh, I think I know what this is. Isn't that Japan? Yeah. Ceramic Guild. Esperanto. I don't know how to say that. It's Japan, yeah. That's a cute theme, too. That's probably worth a couple more bucks than the average. Usually it's around $10 to $15. Huh. $2.99. See how much the bowls are. $3.99. Those are adorable. Okay, lots of roosters here today. Fire King, that's what I thought. The color, by the color, I thought so.
What's on the tag? You can see a tag.
Clay art. That's a decent name, actually.
Let me get a ball.
Well, look at this tonella piece. Well, that's the biggest one I think I've ever seen. Tonella. $5.99, that's not bad. Big old vase. It's like 10 or 11 inches. That's a maybe as well. And more roosters. Okay. Okay, we're going to head out to the main floor. Well, there's a lot here, huh? $2.99. Let's see what we have. Original artwork. I want to see this tile. $2.99. First day of Christmas. I think that's got a couple dollars left on it for people who like that thing. Scrabble game. Mathematics love. Pie. Okay, that's funny. You guys get it, right? Guatemala souvenir. This looks like a Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks Christmas. Oh, I'm almost out of these. These have finally started to sell again. Stephanie sent some, and hers sold first because hers were very vintage. I think this is too. Yeah. Dang, that's cute. Okay, how much was it? $2.99. I might do that too because I think I'm out. That's got the crackle glass in it, you guys, but it's a seashell. I've sold those before. That's interesting. Little lava texture on it. Portugal terracotta. That's kind of nice. Unfortunately, it's cracked. Peekaboo. Interesting items, but I don't see any big money makers. Always fun to look. This one's only $1.99, but it is plastic. Not what we're looking for. Well, I don't see anything in this aisle that looks like I would make a few bucks on, or that any of you would probably want. Lots of glass. And I didn't see anything, but when I was looking at these are old Chicago, and I've sold them before. We just lost our old Chicago. $2.99. I mean, I only sell them for like $8 to $10. But I found this. $2.99. I don't know if you guys can even see what it is. So this is about $15 to $25 piece. So that's good. That might even go on eBay. I'll probably just put it in the booth first and see what happens, because that's kind of a delicate piece. I don't see anything. Oh, but here's something. This is Lenox. This is Butterfly Meadows. Gosh, there's a whole bunch of them too, look. And some bowls. Huh, see the little ladybug? Yeah, Butterfly Meadow, Lenox. $4.99. There's some room left. But this I would want to do locally. Not a fan of shipping plates because you have to protect them, so it takes an extra big box. Like it rarely works out, like shipping costs for the customer and everything. So I don't know if there's a local market for these. Oh my gosh, they're so great though. I should get at least one for my mom. It's got a bee on it too. She loves that. Let me see, I might get my mom this one. See if there's a matching plate. No. She's kind of going through her house too and downsizing. I will leave these for someone who's going to be very excited. That's good. And there's some of these that we saw. Deja Blue. Now look out here, they're half price. That makes a difference, because this would be like $1.50. That one's chipped though, so I only have one. There's some Sango. Sango Splash was real popular because it looked like artisan pottery. Yeah, Sango. Has a 80s, 90s vibe, artistic vibe like Frank Lloyd Wright. Not enough left on it though. Aren't I like this? You know what? I'm gonna get this one for my mom. Yeah, $1.50. She'll get a kick out of that one though. Only thing I've added is this cute thing for the Smiley collection. Frosted. I've never seen one of those. I might use it for a while. So I'm back in Deja Vu trying to make a decision about this. I added this. I love these. I have a collection of the frosted ones. They had a frosted one for $7.99, purple tag, not on sale. This one is half price. So that's the hidden color. It was 50% off last week, so now it's like the quote hidden color. So I'll get that for the booth. They're super cute. There's bowls and other serving dishes and plates and stuff. Now I don't know where to put it. And my mom, I think, is going to like that. So I think we did pretty well. Again, that's the winner. Alright, I hope you had a little bit of fun. I'm going to stand here and try to make a decision about this. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now, my friends.